Appraisals, an important topic, especially low appraisals in a hot market. Does a house have to appraise for the selling price or the mortgage amount? That's what we'll talk about next. Hi, I'm Kelly Vandever. I'm a real estate agent in the Atlanta, Georgia area with Keller Williams, North Atlanta. In an earlier video, we talked about why when you're selling your house, it's good to get a cash offer. With a cash offer, the person buying the home doesn't have to get an appraisal. But if somebody is taking out a loan to get the house, the lender is going to require an appraisal. So why is that important? For the person buying the house, the lender wants to make sure that the house is valued at what the sales price is, and that if something should happen to the mortgage, they know they can sell the house and get their money back. The lender requires the person buying the house to pay for an appraisal. When an appraisal comes back, there are one of three circumstances that we typically see. Number one, and what we see most typically, is that a house appraises for the sales price. Why does the appraisal come in at the sales price? What I think generally happens is, and appraisers may disagree with me on this, so please comment below, but once the appraiser gets to the sales price, they know that they have protected the interest of their client, the lender. So it's not uncommon at all to see a house appraise for the sales price. The second thing we see is that the house appraises for more than the purchase price. As a person selling your house, what you might wonder is what happens if the appraisal comes back for more than the offer. Do you get more money? Well, probably not. Number one, you're under contract for that particular sales price with the person buying the house. Plus, the appraisal is paid for by the buyer, and so the buyer owns that appraisal. They do not have to disclose that to you. Basically, with option 1 and 2, either it comes in at the purchase price or it appraises for more than the offer, then the sale goes through as planned. The third thing that might happen, and the one that causes you the most problem as the person selling the house, especially in this hot market, is if the appraisal value comes back below the purchase price. If the value from the appraisal comes back as below the purchase price, but the people buying the house have waived the appraisal contingency, then the sale should go forward as planned at the sales price you agreed to. How might this happen? This would be the circumstances where if the person buying the house has some additional capital, some additional money that they can put and make up the difference between what the bank is willing to finance and what the sales price that you have agreed to is. If, however, they did not waive the appraisal contingency, then it's a matter of negotiation. This is when having a backup offer is really in your best interest as a person selling the house. We'll talk about the backup offer more in another video. Having a backup offer will give you more leverage, but sometimes that backup offer is not as good a price, or there may still be an appraisal issue if that person is taking out a loan. Work with your real estate agent, and your real estate agent can negotiate on your behalf with the agent for the person buying the house. Basically, what you're trying to do is come to an agreement that everybody can live with and feel comfortable with regards to selling the house. Go back, think about what your goal is for selling the house. What are you trying to do with the next phase of your life that has brought you to this place where you're selling your house? Remember that, and then negotiate for something that will come through as success for you and for the person buying the house. I mentioned backup offers a couple of times in this video. So in the next video, let's talk about what a backup offer is and what that might mean to you as the person selling the house. For a guide on the overall process flow in selling your house, follow the link below. If you'd like some help selling your house in the Metro Atlanta area, I'd love to work with you. Please reach out.